Hey there pen friends, welcome to the channel again. It's your host Emi and I am here with another fountain pen review. The subject of this review is Stipula Florentia Notte di San Lorenzo. It's almost 30 years since this model was launched by Stipula, and the anniversary is going to be in 2021, so next year. But our great collaboration with Stipula offered the opportunity for Pen Venture to have this pen almost 6 months ahead of the official launch. This pen is only available at Pen Venture. I will give you all of the details of this collection. We will start with some history, then we will analyze the details of this pen. In the end, we will have a size comparison and a writing sample. Let's open the box. So this is the box of the pen. We have here inside the pen resting on a pen pillow. If we remove it, inside we have the warranty with all of the instructions on how to use the pen and also the certificate of authenticity. This is what you will find in every Stipula fountain pen box. And here you have the proof that the pen is coming from Stipula, the number of the fountain pen if it's a limited edition, and also the person that has tested the pen for you. Now let's get the box aside and analyze the pen. This is the Florentia Notte di San Lorenzo. It's a model from Stipula that was launched 30 years ago, and it's basically their iconic flat ends model. The original Florentia was produced in celluloid. This one is made from resin. It's a very beautiful dark blue resin, and it has a marbling effect with some much more lighter blue and also, if I'm not mistaken, a dash of gray. Notte di San Lorenzo, it actually translates to the night of the Saint Lorenzo, and it is a specific date in the calendar, 10 of August, and it is said that on that date all Italians look up to the sky, stargazing and pointing out to shooting stars, and it is actually said that those are the tears of the Saint Lorenzo. So this is where the name of the pen is related to. And probably this is how I would describe the color of this pen. A deep, dark night sky with a few shadows and accents. Moving forward, we have the trims of the pen, and they are all made in sterling silver and chiseled on the very beautiful and streamlined and elegant clip. We have the well-known Stipula leaves, and although they are part of the company logo, as you see on the box right here, there is a story behind them too, because leaves and fountain pens share the same basic principle: capillary action. If you didn't know that, now you know. That is why Stipula is using the leaves as their logo. Moving forward, flat ends on both sides. Then we have the clip, which is functional, but don't push it too hard because it doesn't go that far. It's not spring-loaded. It's made out of solid silver. The cap ring is made out of solid silver, and it features the Stipula leaves, the same ones that we find on the clip as well. Then we have one turn of a cap and we are greeted by the nib. This pen comes equipped with a friction-fitted 14-karat Stiflex nib, and that is what Stipula calls their gold flexible nib. They are sublime, very, very flexy, very soft, very It's a wonderful writing experience. This 14 karat Stiflex nib is fueled by an ebonite feed. Being a retailer of Stipula, I've been aware of their models, but I have yet to see an ebonite feed on one of their models. This one has it. It's an in-house cut ebonite feed, which provides a very rich and consistent ink flow. Moving forward, we have the section which starts with this area right here. This will not allow your fingers to slip down towards the nib. The section is pretty even. It tapers slightly towards the nib, but nothing drastic. Then we have the threads, which are not sharp at all, and you can totally grab the pen by those threads. Then we have a step up, and we have the barrel of the pen, which starts girthier and tapers down towards the piston knob. On this barrel we have the logo of the company, Stipula, made in Italy, and the serial number of the pen. Notte di San Lorenzo, it is a limited edition of only 300 pieces. Relates to the 30 years since this model was launched. Moving forward, we have the end knob, and this is operating the filling system. I don't know if I said this in one of my other reviews of Stipula. All Stipula pistons operate backwards. So if you want to draw ink in a normal fountain pen, you would have to do this motion clockwise. So this is how you would draw ink inside the piston on a normal fountain pen. With Stipula, it's the other way around. So by unscrewing or moving counterclockwise, you draw ink, and by moving clockwise, you expel ink. Be very careful, because you can actually get a big mess on your desk if you're playing with the piston and you are treating it just like other filling systems. Well, I think this is it. Now let's have some size comparison, measurements, and I will delight you with a writing sample. Here we have the Florentia standing next to other pen models, capped and uncapped. From left to right, ASC Bologna Extra, Visconti Homo Sapiens Jade, Stipula Etruria Rainbow, Stipula Florentia, Lamy All-Star, Omas Ogiva, and Stipula Suprema. I would like to give you some measurements. We have the pen capped, measuring 142 millimeters, uncapped from the tip of the nib to the piston knob 128 millimeters, posted 170 millimeters. The grip section diameter is 12 millimeters, and the total weight of the pen inked 36 grams. If we uncap the pen, we have 23 grams in weight. Stipula Florentia Notte di San Lorenzo. Now we have the ink, and this is a gorgeous blue diamine, sapphire blue. The nib is 14 karat gold Stiflex 0.9 millimeters stub. Now let's do the famous sentence. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. It performs flawless. Let's try some wetness test. And this is a pretty wet nib, considering that this ink is not so very thick and wet. It's a dry ink. Now let's do a line variation test. We have natural line variation due to the grind and the characteristic of a stub nib, but if we want to push it a little bit, we have a lot of line variation due to the softness of this nib. Stipula Florentia Notte di San Lorenzo. I hope you enjoyed the writing sample. I would like to say that this is a great value pen. You get a lot for the price. Sterling silver trim, 14 karat Stiflex nib, which is in-house made, and it has a huge range of options starting from ultra extra fine, fine, medium, broad in two stubs, 0.9 and 1.1. In-house made ebonite feed, reach, flow, as you've seen in the writing sample. Then we have piston, limited edition, and a beautiful color to go with everything. Well, this is it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you find it useful, give it a thumbs up. This will help us with the algorithm to reach out to many more just like you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Pen Venture YouTube channel. And of course, if you're interested in owning such a piece, I will leave you a link for it down below. Also down below, you will find links for my social media accounts and also my website. My name is Emmy, and I look forward to seeing you next video.